and graphics and everything. So it is so much what human life is, you know, through his experience at least, you know, and it's this kind of frenetic, busy, crazy canvas with all these little elements to it, and it sums up Cuban life so beautifully, you know what I mean? The closer you look at everything, there's just all these details, and it's very humorous. There's tragedy, there's humor, there's everything in his work, you know, and I think that's, to me, so kind of reflective of life itself. You know, it's all those things. It's the good and the bad. And Noah talks about it in the film. It's like, it's the light and dark. It's the highs and the lows. It's the, you know, happy and sad. It's everything. That's life, and that is so reflected, literally, physically, in his work. So I think it's a good example of that.
That's beautiful. Thank you. The second part is for Tabitha, Marnie, and your partner over here, we met earlier. How much of your own passion or your sorrows of life did you put into your works here? Of your own. Be intimate here.
I guess, as I said earlier, you know, growing up in an artist family and sort of seeing artistic relationships firsthand, and the sort of ego struggle and the nurturing, the two sides of the sort of dark and light side of it. That's a very intimate part of my life. I mean, I sort of joke that when I was growing up, I'd never seen a man in a necktie. I just, you know, didn't know anybody that wasn't an artist and stuff. So, kind of getting into a very specific relationship, the specific relationship between Lee Miller and Man Ray, was a way of reflecting back on my own experience, I guess, and the way that my husband and I figured out how to both be artists in a sort of intimate world. We both have studios in our home in Cambridge. My studio's sort of the high priestess of art. My studio's in this sort of third level loft space, and Dan's downstairs, and I sort of joke that our studios are separated by the bedroom, which was in the middle level. That's how we work things out. But I think that
it's definitely there in the film.
Yeah. I think it's helpful to be working in different mediums, and I think where Lee Miller and Man Ray got into trouble was when they were in the darkroom, because they literally sort of rediscovered solarization together and had huge arguments about who deserved the credit for that. You know,